Hey, I'm Tashi, and welcome to my home. But we're not going to be here for long because we actually have to go to my shop to get set up for a Christmas crawl that's taking place in a mere 5 days.
I love yarn. I love yarn. I love yarn. I love yarn.
So in case you haven't heard, I might be a certifiably insane person because I decided it was a good idea for me to open a storefront in February while I'm still teaching full-time. I don't know what to tell you. The opportunity just kind of fell into my lap. It was too good to pass up. So here we are. Here's what we're doing. But I have kind of like a one-day only event where I'm opening the doors to my shop so that people can kind of come in and do some last minute shopping for Christmas and see the before of the place before it's fully renovated and finished and ready to officially open the doors. And the only reason I'm doing it is because it's actually like a citywide organized event. It's the Dell Rapids Christmas Crawl, and a bunch of the businesses are in on it, and I was asked by the organizer of the event if I wanted to participate, and I was just kind of like, you know what, why not? I'm gonna have the shop. It'll be a good way to kind of build some buzz around it. So I've been doing a lot of work already, kind of getting prepped for that. There's going to be some really fun things happening that day at the shop. For instance, my sister-in-law is a mural artist, and she's the owner of Harrisburg Studios. I'll make sure to link her in the description below. But she's going to be there on that day painting a mural in the shop live while other people are there. So one of the things that I have to do is I have to go and finish painting that wall white for her so she kind of has a blank canvas to work with. The other thing I have to do is I have to get the shop cleaned up. Right now it's very dirty and I don't want anybody walking around in there because it's just so gross. So I have to kind of clean up some of the dust and grime that's everywhere, and I really need to clean the bathroom because the bathroom is so deeply horrifying. It is so gross right now, and I hate cleaning bathrooms. It's like one of my least favorite chores, and so I'm so not looking forward to it, but I know it's gonna be so satisfying once it's done because yeah, that bathroom is super disgusting. So I am bringing lots of gear with me to help me kind of get the shop cleaned up. I also have to get products set up. So I also have a checkout stand that I want to get put together. I need to get some tables up with my product on it. I also have some vendors that are bringing product who are going to be vendors once the store actually opens, and I'm just kind of giving them like a one-day opportunity to maybe sell some more of their stuff before Christmas. There's a lot going on, and I've only got 5 days to accomplish all of this, so I'm a little bit overwhelmed. So today is Monday, and this event is happening on Sunday, and it is currently 4:10 p.m. and I just got off of work. I gotta go pick up a coffee cart that I bought off of Facebook Marketplace for 45 bucks to haul up there since I'm taking a trip up there anyways. Might as well bring as much as I can. And then we gotta head up to the shop, and I'm probably just gonna be there for most of the night until I can't be there anymore. Yeah, because I have so much to do. So that's kind of the plan. I'm gonna go change into some grungy clothes that I don't care about, and then pack up my car and hit the road. And I'll probably catch up with you guys when we're at the shop. I will definitely keep you posted. All right, well, I have made it to the shop. It is now 5:50, so it does take me a while to get here, but I also ran and picked up a little bar cart for the shop, so that also took a long time. I did grab a coffee on the way because I figured I was gonna need it, and I'm very glad I did that. I also brought a drink for while I am hanging out here cleaning and painting and doing all the things, and some snacks in case I get hungry. But I thought I would just kind of show you what I did last time I was here. So behind me is the little half wall. It did have like a really bold mural on it, and so I did put a couple coats of paint on it, but you can see I still need to do a couple more because you can still really see what was under there because the mural was such bright colors. So that's probably gonna be my first thing that I do, just so that it has some time to dry, and then if I have to do a fourth coat, I'll put a fourth coat on it. But then I need to start cleaning the rest of the shop, so let me kind of take you with me here, and we'll kind of travel back into the main part of the shop because I set up the table and I love it so much. Oh my gosh, it turned out so cute. Yes, Just love it. So this is my big community table that I thrifted off of Facebook Marketplace for $100. It's like a super solid wood table, and I have both of the extensions in, so it's really long. And I currently have 10 chairs around the table, which I also thrifted all the chairs for $5 each from an antique store across the street that was going out of business. Happy going out of business because she sold the building, so not a sad going out of business. But yes, so this is really the heart of the shop, and it looks so good. I am planning to refurbish all the chairs in my shop colors, so it's gonna be even cuter when it's done. But I wanted to have it kind of set up for the soft opening in case people want to like hang out and yarn and sit. I am also going to be selling cups of Honduran hot chocolate that I bought when I was in Honduras. And so that's going to be kind of like the special drink for the event because I don't have my liquor license yet, so I can't sell alcohol yet, but I figured a little hot chocolate in people's lives would be really fun. So I need to get this cleaned off because it has not been like cleaned or wiped down or anything. So I want to get that done as well. And then you are currently sitting on a little bistro table that also needs to be wiped down that I also got off of Facebook Marketplace for $50. Let me show it to you. It's really cute. Look at it. Ah! Isn't that the cutest thing you've ever seen? Seriously, when I found this table on Facebook Marketplace, I kind of squealed a little bit because I just thought it was too perfect. Like, I mean, it literally matches that wall perfectly. I haven't figured out if I'm keeping the back of this half wall that pink color because it kind of gives me like Pepto-Bismol vibes. So I'm not sure that I love it, but it just like so perfectly matches the table that I'm kind of like, I don't know, maybe I should keep it because it's just kind of funny. So I don't know, TBD on that, but we'll see. Not gonna worry about it for tonight or anything or for the soft opening. We're just gonna keep it how it is. But I do need to get that table kind of wiped up and cleaned off because it was a little kid's table. So there's some goobers on it, if you will. And then, I'm gonna twist you guys over this way. Sitting right there on the floor, I actually have my checkout stand that I purchased off of Wayfair. That was one thing I obviously did get new. I did look on Facebook Marketplace for a checkout stand option, but there was just nothing that was like within my budget, and Wayfair was having a really big sale around Black Friday. And so I got this one for I think like $180. And my thought with it is, even if it's kind of crappy, it'll be good enough to start with. And then if the business, you know, starts to make a profit, then I can always upgrade later. So I just went with something cheap to get me started. And I think it'll be fine. But then the other big thing that I already told you guys about is I need to clean the bathroom because the bathrooms are really gross. So maybe I'll go give you like a little sneak peek of what it currently looks like so you can understand what we're working with. All right, so the bathroom is back here. Ugh, I haven't even turned on the light yet. Okay, here we go, brace yourself. It's bad, friends, like it's so bad. It's disgusting. Look at that sink. Like, I don't even know. I'm probably gonna have to replace that sink at some point. So I've been looking on Facebook Marketplace for one. But yeah, it's just like so deeply disgusting. Thankfully, it's a brand new toilet. So the toilet's fine, but I don't even know. I don't even know. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. So this definitely needs to get cleaned because since I'm opening my doors, people might need to use my bathroom and this is just embarrassing. I mean, it's gonna be embarrassing regardless, but we can make it a little less embarrassing. So that's kind of the game plan for tonight. Paint the wall, clean the tables, clean the bathroom. And then put together the checkout stand if I have time. That's the last priority for tonight. Cleaning is the number one priority. Because I will be back later this week, obviously, because then I have to set up inventory. You can see I kind of have like some of my stuff set up back there. Because originally what I was thinking is I was going to just like set up in front of this little half wall so I didn't have to worry about getting the whole store like put together and ready to go. But I quickly realized once I started setting all that up that it was not enough space, like not even remotely enough. Not even just for my stuff, but also since I'm having some of my vendors have their stuff, I definitely was not gonna have enough space. So that's why I'm kind of like just opening up the whole shop, is simply because that was too cramped. I do think that if I didn't have my sister-in-law coming to work on the mural, I could have made it work, but because I wanna make sure she has enough room while she's working on the mural to like move around and stuff, I just didn't wanna be in her way, and I didn't want people tripping over her or her tripping on people. So that's kind of another reason I decided to open up the shop. But I think it's gonna be good because it'll give people kind of a better sense of like what the shop's gonna actually be. And it makes me really happy because the layout is just making my heart so happy, because it's like my vision is kind of coming to fruition, whereas like until now it's all been in my head, and now I'm actually seeing how things are coming together, and I'm just loving it. So that makes me very excited. Okay, so I'm gonna stop talking. I have to go unpack the car and then start on the wall and all the other things. So I'm probably just gonna montage for the rest of this evening, and then I'll probably catch up with you later on this week when I come back to kind of put the inventory out on display. Oh my goodness, I am exhausted. It is 9:45, which is past my bedtime, and I have a 25-minute drive home. So I'm about ready to leave. I feel really good about everything I got done today. So I finished painting the wall. I did 2 more coats on it. I think it's good now for my sister-in-law for the mural. Got all of the chairs and the tables and even like the new bar cart that I bought sanitized. Cleaned the ever-loving daylights out of that bathroom. It still looks disgusting, but it is significantly better than it was. So it's just gonna be what it's gonna be for this, you know, one day opening. I'm thinking I might print off like some funny signs to just put in there, like, she may not look cute, but she's functional, or something like that, you know, just like something witty, just to acknowledge that I know the bathroom's in a state, but also like the whole store is in a state, let's be honest. Yeah, they're gonna get what they're gonna get. And then I started putting together the checkout stand, but it's a really big project, and I just didn't want to do it. So I got a shelf together, and that was it. So that's gonna be a future me project. I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to come up here tomorrow, because otherwise I don't know when else I'm gonna have time to come up here to like finish assembling and kind of cleaning stuff up. So Yeah. All right. Well, that's it for tonight. So I guess maybe we'll chat tomorrow. Well, hello there. It's Tuesday, and I clearly did not go to the shop today. I have been so deeply exhausted all day today because I was at the shop way too late yesterday, did not get enough sleep last night. So my plan is to go to bed early tonight, but I do have a commission that I am working on that I need to get done this week because I want to get it done before Christmas. So I am probably just going to sit on the couch for like the next hour, just kind of chipping away at this. I am pretty close to being done with it. I am just finishing up the two halves of the sweater that I'm making. I just have to join them together and then do the ribbing. So it should come together pretty quickly from here on out. But I wanted to show you my new toy. I just got in the mail this back massager from Bob and Brad, and I am so deeply excited to test this out, especially after being at the shop and like doing all of the scrubbing yesterday. I am really sore, so I've been very excited for this to arrive. So I'm going to kind of unbox it, get it all set up, and just see if I can sit here getting my back massaged while I crochet, because isn't that just the dream? I mean, come on. Ooh, this looks very fancy. Okay, let's open this together. Let's see what's inside. All right. Ooh, look at this. Nice little handle on it. And it's got a little remote with all the settings on it. Aha, power cord. The only bad thing is the plug-in is on the wrong side because I needed to go that way, but the plug-in's over here. So we'll see if this is long enough to reach the outlet. I'm not entirely sure. My hero. Apparently we have an outlet from our tree sitting right here, so. Jordan came in clutch. There we go. Plug it in, plug it in. Beautiful. All right, moment of truth. Power. Okay, I probably gotta push one of the other buttons. Oh, where's the instructions? Oh! I was like, why is the box so heavy? This is why. There's a Kevin in the box. Is that your box now? Have fun. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. All right, well, the instructions are somewhere buried in there behind Kevin's butt, so let me see if I can grab them. She's not happy about me reaching in there. Oh my gosh, what a goober. Yeah, that's Kevin for you. All right, getting to know the device. I should probably get to know the device. All right, that was easy. Press and hold for 2 seconds. Ah, that's what I was doing wrong. I gotta hold it to turn it on. It has 3 different modes. This top button changes the modes. This button will make it stop where it's at so that it'll just really dig in one point. This one changes the heat, so it'll turn the heat function on. Oh, and then this is the massage speed. Okay. All right, now that I know what it does. Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. Hold in the power button for 2 seconds. Ooh, yeah. All right, we're in business. Okay, let me actually like put this on my back and we can test it out here. Let's see. I'd say I kind of love this because I'm always sitting like in the couch, on the couch like this, so. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, that's nice. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts so good. Yeah, this feels really good. Holy smokes. Okay. Well, I am going to sit here with this on my back for a little while, I think, whilst I work on my commissioned sweater. If you guys want to get your own Bob and Brad back massager, I will have a link in the description below, and you can get 10% off by using this code as well. And thank you so much to Bob and Brad for sponsoring this video. Ah. Hi friends. I've been a little bit naughty because I have not been keeping you up to date the past couple of days. Today is currently Friday and I'm opening the shop tomorrow and I still have so much to do. Like you can see, there's tons of stuff still piled on the community table, and I've been really bad about recording the past couple days because I have had so much going on. It has actually been a little bit wild. So I was here yesterday and I was here for, oh gosh, what time did I get here? I think I got here around like 1:30 or 2, and then I was only here until like 5:30, but I spent about an hour and a half to 2 hours of that time having a meeting with Becky, the owner of Roaming Grounds. And this is officially my new favorite coffee. Like, I have never had coffee that is this good, but I was actually meeting with her because one of the other business owners down here connected us, and she's gonna be my coffee dealer when we actually open in February. And I'm so excited because the coffee is so good and I love where it's sourced from, and I'm getting a phone call. Hang on. So yes, Roaming Grounds and I are officially in business together when we open in February. She actually even gave me some free like marshmallow fluff to top the hot cocoa that I'm gonna have tomorrow during the Christmas crawl. So it's gonna be amazing. I'm just so excited for this beautiful partnership that is blossoming. And I am actually also today in 2 hours going to meet another gal about maybe taking over her wine club, because there's like a wine club here in Del Rapids that's been going on for a while, but the owner is now going to work for a distributor, so she can no longer legally run the wine club, so she's looking for someone to take it over. So I'm gonna go talk to her about that today, because that would be a really fun thing to do since I am getting my liquor license and it's gonna be also a wine bar, yarn shop fusion. But anyways, so yes, lots of stuff has been going on. I have been doing a ton of work in the shop this week. I think I've been here, have I been here every day? No, I didn't come on Tuesday. I did not come on Tuesday. I already talked to you guys about why I didn't do that. But yes, I am quite exhausted, but also so energized because I'm just so excited about everything. And I feel like there's a lot of good buzz that's kind of starting to go around about the shop. I've had quite a few local people tell me that they're planning to stop by. A lot of my friends are planning to stop by tomorrow. A lot of my vendors are planning to stop by. So I think it's just gonna be a really fun day. I'm honestly like, I don't even care if I make any money. I'm just like excited for the day. And I have one of my friends, Katie, she's making fresh baked cookies for the event that I'm just going to be giving away for free till they're gone. Like, it's going to be so much fun. So I really am looking forward to it. But I still, like I said, have a lot to do. So the goal today is to finish getting everything set up and ready to go for tomorrow. I want to basically be 100% done with everything that I can physically do here at the store before I leave for the day. So that's the plan. I'm staying here until everything is done and I have nothing left to do, and then I will leave. And I am getting together with friends tonight, so I gotta get cooking on this if I want to be able to hang out with my friends. So I'm just gonna montage till I get everything done, and then I'll give you a little tour of how the shop kind of came together before I leave for the day. And I'll maybe take you along with me tomorrow as well, just to kind of show you how the day goes. Oh my goodness, I'm finally done. And I need to get home because I am running late to get together with my friends. But before I go, I want to show you guys kind of how the shop came together for tomorrow. So obviously it's going to look a lot nicer when we actually open because I'll have actual like shelving and stuff for the products. But we're just doing what we can for this little soft opening, if you will, so that people can kind of get a feel for what we're going to be selling. So let me take you on a tour here. We should probably start at the front. So we'll go walk up and we'll start at the front. Okay, so here's the front door. When you walk in, you're going to see the clothes right off to the side here. That will not be there. I'm taking that with me. This is going to be the wall that my sister-in-law is going to be painting a mural on. And then, of course, you come back into the shop, and here's what it's looking like. It's super cute. Okay, so, of course, I have my little, hot cocoa bar checkout stand area. But on the checkout stand, we have the hot chocolate. We have the February events. We've got a little $5 spinner with some fun things on it. Then you've got your holiday tree wine bottle covers. And okay, I have to show you the signs I made for the bathroom because I think they're hilarious. So I went just like full Kevy mode. That one's my favorite. But then when you come in, just to distract you from all of the grossness, there's signs just kind of all over the bathroom. That one's my favorite. And then we got that guy. I think it's pretty funny. Hopefully people will like my humor. All right, then we come to the merchandise. So this is the clothing table, if you will. So some of my handmade wearable items. Then we get into the yarn. So we have some hand spun yarn by my friend April from Luminary Fiberworks. We have some more hand spun awesomeness from Melissa, owner of the Woven Emerald. This is some yarn that I actually bought for my mystery scoop boxes, but I figured I would just bring it here to sell. This is from Cornbread and Honey. It's awesome. I absolutely love it. Then we got the Sula bags and some crochet kits, a little bit of info on the Yarn Lover subscription boxes. Then we have just a small selection of pre-loved yarn. I only put out about half of what I brought because there just wasn't space. So that'll just give people a little taste. And then there's more information about selling the yarn. Then we have some yarning notions, some yarn hang earrings, some more bags that I have left over from some previous Yarn Lover boxes. Then we've got this little table over here. So this is some of Kelsey's handmade stuff, and there's a few more under the table. And then we get like some Christmas vibes right here with some of Rachel's hand-dyed yarn. And then don't forget this corner, Rachel's gonna be setting up a whole bunch of her yarn tomorrow. And then we have the cute little table, and I'm gonna swing around to the big community table to show you this cute little centerpiece because my friend Katie of Keen Katie Jean is gonna be bringing cookies. So we're gonna load up that tray with cookies and then people can take them. So then the last thing that I'm working on is on one of the walls. You guys saw me kind of like stitch mark clipping all of those granny squares together. That's for the community granny square project. I'm obviously not gonna like probably keep them together that way, but I wanna give people just kind of an idea of what the project's maybe gonna look like. And I did print out some info on the granny square project. So if people come in and they wanna donate, this has the information on it. And I also printed out my color palette to kind of go next to it so they can kind of see what we're looking for. And my plan is that I'm gonna take all of those granny squares that I'm hooking together and just like hang them on the wall next to these signs. And I think that'll just be kind of like a fun little pop for tomorrow as well. So that's everything. I still have so much to do. It's kind of ridiculous, but there's nothing else I can really do tonight. Nothing else I really want to do tonight. I have to go to Staples before I can go see my friend because I got a little pricing gun for $10 off of Facebook Marketplace. Those things retail for like $150. So $10 was a steal. And it was actually like super nostalgic for me because when I used to work at American Eagle back in college, and that was the exact same pricing gun that we used in the store. So it was a little bit traumatic, Like, I forgot how much I hate those pricing guns because they're so like finicky, but I just couldn't pass up the deal. But I got the wrong ink cartridge for it. So I have to run to Staples and hope that they have the ink cartridge that I need in stock, because there are a few things that I do have to price out, specifically the pre-loved yarn. I have a couple of them that I need to put prices on. So I gotta go do that before I go over to my friend's house. And then I still have to put stickers on all of my product bags, but I'm gonna be getting here a couple hours before we open tomorrow while my friends are setting up and whatnot. So I figured that would be something that I can do while I'm kind of just like hanging around tomorrow morning. Oh, and then I bought a water cooler because I wanted something that could dispense both hot and cold water. So I'm gonna hopefully get that all set up tomorrow as well. I had to let it sit for 12 hours because I had it on its side. So I'll plug it in tomorrow morning. I have to like do a cleaning wash with vinegar for my first like round through it. So I'm gonna try to do that first, and then hopefully I'll get it up and running. But I brought my teapot just in case we don't have the hot water ready to go for tomorrow. Whew, I think that's everything. I'm so tired. I can't believe I'm going to hang out with friends tonight. I'm kind of a crazy person, but thankfully they're all super understanding. So they're not going to be expecting me to be like my full fabulous self, if you will. Oh, and I had a really great conversation with the wine club gal, and I think we're basically in business. She's probably just going to give me like her email list and let me kind of take over the wine club, because she just can't do it anymore because she's switching jobs. So that's going to be super exciting. She was awesome, and it was really nice to meet her, and I'm very excited about that opportunity as well. Okay, I gotta go. So I guess we'll talk tomorrow when I get to the shop to open it. Also, how cute is the shop all lit up at night? Ah, so cute. I love it so much. We open in 20 minutes, and I had to go run and grab food because I have not eaten breakfast. I spent an hour putting together the freaking water cooler this morning. Like, I can't believe how hard putting a water cooler together is. That's absolutely insane. But it's up, it's running. I don't know if it's gonna have hot water ready in time, but at least I got it done. Forgot my card reader at home, so my amazing husband is running that up here. Feel really bad I forgot that because that's a long drive. I tried to like get a friend that was coming up here to bring it, but none of my friends are coming till later today, so whatever, it's fine. At least he's bringing it, so that's awesome. I'll get to see the store because he was not originally planning on coming up today. My sister-in-law's here getting set up to do the mural, and my friend Rachel's here setting up her yarn. I'm excited. I'm also overwhelmed, a little bit nervous, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be. All right, here we are. I'm gonna flip you around. There's the beautiful Elisa hard at work. Hello. Oh my gosh, it's happening. You can kind of faintly see it. It's gonna be so cute. And there's the fabulous Rachel with her fabulous yarn. Here we go. Oh my gosh, our first customer! I'm excited. Well, hello there, friends. It is a few days after the shop opening, and I just thought I would come on here and touch base with all of you as to kind of how it went. It was amazing. There are not enough words to express how absolutely amazing that day was. Not only did we make a pretty good profit that day, I almost made enough to cover my next 2 months of rent, which is just such a huge burden off of my shoulders. Like, that feels really, really good to be able to say that. And just the fact that the community came out in droves to support the shop was so exciting. I had so many amazing interactions with people. It was constantly busy, which is why I did not really record a lot. I think we maybe had like an hour slump around the lunchtime hour, which was great because then we had a chance to eat. But other than that, it was just a constant rotation of people coming through the door. I was deeply exhausted after the event. I think I went to bed super early that night. I slept 10 hours and then I also took a 3-hour nap the next day. I was so tired. But it was, oh, it just made my heart so full though. I just don't even know what to say about it because I'm still just so overwhelmed with gratitude for the day. So a couple of the best things about the day. First of all, getting to meet the community. I mean, just being able to actually meet people that live in the community, to talk to them about the shop, to see the excitement on their faces for what's coming. That was awesome. Just the conversations that I was having, I think the shop is going to do really well in the community because people are really excited for it. So that was great. But then it was also really good because it kind of gave me a better feel for the types of products that people are interested in purchasing and kind of what's going to do well and what's going to sell in the shop. So I definitely have some things I'm going to have to stock up on. Definitely the kind of yarning notions were very popular. Like, I had some little scissors there and they completely sold out. So I know that those are also really popular when I put them in my yarn lover boxes as well. So that was good to see. So definitely gonna have to stock up on my yarning notions. My pre-loved yarn section did so well. I only brought like a couple crates full of yarn from my personal inventory. That's why you can see some empty spots on my shelves. But I sold over half of my pre-loved yarn. I think it's just nice because it is a more accessible price point for a lot of people instead of buying, you know, like the more expensive hand-dyed or hand-spun yarn. So that's definitely something that I think is going to do really well in the shop. And I'm excited to kind of expand that section and start, you know, buying yarn from other people. It's a few weeks away yet, but it's exciting to know that that's definitely something that's going to be viable in the shop. The other thing that I just enjoyed so much is I actually did have some people that just came into the shop and sat around crocheting at the community table. That was so awesome because that's exactly why I created that space to begin with. It's what I wanted out of that space. I just didn't think it was going to happen on the soft opening. So that was really, really fun. I actually had a young gal and her mom come to visit. And it's so funny the way that I kind of met them because her mom works at FedEx where I print a bunch of my stuff from Canva. And so her mom's the manager of my FedEx. And so I met her there and we started talking because she saw what I had printed and she was curious about my yarn shop. And she's like, I have to bring my daughter because she's gonna love it. And so they came and they stayed for like 4 hours just sitting and chatting and yarning, and it was so much fun. And so yes, her daughter is definitely going to be a regular at my shop, and I am so here for it because I absolutely love that. And the mural turned out so amazing. It looks so good. Oh my gosh, my sister-in-law woke up at the crack of dawn the next day to go back to the shop and finish the mural because she didn't finish it on the first day, which is fine, but oh man, it's so beautiful. And I think it just really gives a lot of personality to the shop. I am so excited for next week because we're gonna continue painting the shop. We're gonna get rid of the blue walls, which I know some people are gonna be sad about because I got so many compliments on the blue walls and I'm like, oh, they're not staying, sorry. But they're just a little bit loud for me, believe it or not. I know I'm kind of a loud person to begin with. But I do want just nice, clean white walls so that the yarn really pops and the artwork really pops. I did also do a thing and I bought a new checkout stand. I know, but once I got that checkout stand all set up, it's so small. I was like, this is clearly made in Asia. This is not made for tall American individuals. I did not like the height of it. I didn't like how small it was, like lengthwise. I'm just not good with like visualizing that kind of stuff when I'm ordering. And so I came across the perfect checkout stand on Facebook Marketplace. I'm not going to tell you anything about it because you're going to have to wait and see it, but it is perfect. and I'm so excited. And now I just have to figure out how to pick it up because that's going to be a whole thing. So overall, the day was so amazing. I'm so excited to open this shop for real because I think it's going to be awesome. And I think the community is ready for it. They're here for it. They're super supportive, super energized about it. And I just cannot wait to become a staple in this community and continue to grow and just kind of see what this place can become. That's my update for you guys. And of course, there will be plenty more vlogs coming all about the shop and getting it prepared and opening day and all of that stuff. So if you're not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell so you don't miss out whenever I post a video. And with all that being said, I'll see you next time for another crafting adventure.